and she said, well, you didn't come over last night. Why don't you come over now? You're really not that busy. Oh, come on. And I thought, she can't even spell no. So she obviously doesn't know what it means either. So I thought, you know what? If I go over there and show her that it doesn't work, she'll get off my backside, right? So, all right, I'll be there, sits me down at a table, pulls a chair up in front of me and says, put your feet up here. And she goes and gets 2 washcloths and brings them back and lays them over my knees and goes around and sits down on the other side of the table. And we start talking about our boys. After, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, I said, how long do I have to sit like this? And she said, oh, I'm sorry, I got talking about sweets and I forgot. So she gets up and comes over and takes those washcloths off and goes over to the sink. Well, now, for 2.5 weeks, if I'm sitting in this chair, my husband has to get in front of me and let me hold his hands, and he can't pull me because my knees are sore. I have to pull myself up. Or I have to have a chair that's got arms so I can push myself up or something. And so I'm sitting at this kitchen table with this chair, and I get up, and I thought, nope, that didn't happen. And so I sat back down, and I stood up again, and I said, not in a million years am I going to believe this happened. And she said, what? And so I sat down and stood up again. And she starts laughing, and she said, you didn't think it would work, did you? I said, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't water. 2 days later, I go to get out of bed, and there's some soreness in my knees, and my phone rings again. And it's her. And she said, hey, how's your knees? And I said, why? And she said, well, you have been drinking water, and you have been putting compresses on the knees. So I thought, maybe they were starting to hurt. And I thought, well, yeah, I felt some soreness this morning when I got out of bed. And she said, well, I'm on my way to the co-op. Do you want me to stop and bring you some water? And I said, sure, if you want to. So she brings me a half gallon of water to drink and about a quart of water, the high alkaline, to put compresses on my knees. And the soreness, and she leaves it. I go sit in the recliner, put my feet up, and put the compresses on my knees, and the soreness goes away. All right. So now I'm on the computer. What happens to the body when it becomes over acid? How does alkaline help? And I'm asking all sorts of dumb questions of this stupid computer in front of me there. And I keep getting these answers back, and I'm thinking, all right. So then I'm getting serious about this machine. And then I find out, you know, how much this machine is, and I'm thinking, wait a minute. But that's better than having surgery, having both knees replaced, right? Right. And then I go to a meeting, and this guy stands up and he says, I make $1,865 off of every machine sold. And I'm thinking, hey, that's half of what I paid for the machine on. And so I get up and go out. I laughed, got in my car, and I pulled my phone and looked to see if I had stupid written across my forehead. I'm not giving him $2,000 for a, you know. And so then I start calling. I'm on the phone, I'm on the computer, checking out different machines. I can't tell you all the machines I got. And, I mean, you know, that I got reports and stuff on. A friend goes down to Tucson, comes back, and she says, I found the machine you want. And I said, did you really? Because I hadn't run into Ionways. She gives me Karen's card. I call Karen, and we chat. Couldn't get together while she was here. She calls me about 2 weeks later and said, did you get a machine yet? And I said, no, not yet. And I'm kind of leaning toward that, but it's like buying, you know, I haven't seen it. I really don't know that much about it, and so anyway, she sends a friend by to show me the machine. He left us, he got ready to leave, and we filled up every bottle, jar, the thing that we had. It was empty, we filled up before he left with water. And drinking the water, and then she calls, and she said, "Did you come by?" And I said, "Yeah." And I think that's the machine I want. "Oh, why don't you join up and sell it?" And I said, "Sweetie, I'm retired. I have a motorhome. When the urge hits me and it's quite often, I throw a pair of jeans in the motorhome, back it out, and I'm gone. I'm not going to be tied down to another job." Well, you don't have to be tied down with this thing. And that's the neat thing about that. You know, that thing goes in the motorhome with me. It doesn't. I've got, what, 4 machines? I go, one at the office, one at the house, one that I loan out, and another one that goes with me wherever I go. And I take it with me. We went camping, and I took it and set it outside the motorhome on a table, and everybody forgot, "What is this?" I mean, it's, you know, people see you out there getting water and drinking out of it. They want to know, what is it? And what does it do? And so it'll sell itself once they try the water. And it's great. I haven't had my knees replaced. This goes a little bit further. I got really busy about a month ago. And if anybody knows about drinking water, it's me. I know the benefits of drinking it. Well, I got busy, and it's like 3 days, and I bet I haven't had even a quart of water a day. And one day I got down, and I had to crawl over to a chair to help myself up. And I'm thinking, man, hurting so bad. You know what? How come all of a sudden I'm hurting? And I hobbled around all day, hurting. I woke up the next morning and started to move, and my knees are hurting. And then the light comes on the stairs. I think you're getting what you asked for. I mean, it was almost like I heard a voice in that, and I'm thinking, how much? Oh, I haven't been drinking